Okay, so just I guess hi guys. So as you can see, this bed is here, that bed is here, and so we have this huge stump in the ground here. But what I wanted to do, and what Jason, my husband's doing for me, is we're going to block this in and this side and make a lower level raised bed here, and then I can put flowers in between and whatever I want here. Actually, I don't know what's going here yet, but this was I was like, oh, I could use this space. And the reason, I don't know if you can hear me, he's cutting the wood, but the reason why is because this root is on my neighbor's side and it's too deep for me to put any, the soil here is kind of hard down here. And so I just want to, if I get it started and amend the soil right here, it'll be a lot better. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think, well, from doing these beds, I know over time this soil will break down here and quite possibly break down the root anyway. But I can use this space because in the other areas I have the hydrangeas in between, but I couldn't put one there because of that root. So instead I'm going to make this a lower raised bed in between the beds. So he's getting the one ready for this side, and we're doing another part down here with the wood here. So this should be fun. Oh, still have to move this. And what he did on the bottom was make sure he added that little area, the little lip down there at the bottom, so that nothing could crawl underneath or anything like that. And so he's also attached the, came back and attached this board to the back side of this board so this wouldn't fall over. So it's stabilizing in place. I don't think he's finished with this side though. Me trying to practice patience so I can hurry up and put something in it. Okay, so we have the other side up now, and now I think he just has to attach it to the inside of here, and then this part will be done. Then I can fill it up with some, I think some boxes, well we have some compost material, and then I'll put some peat moss on top and some, probably, because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this space yet. I need to map it out, and then we'll be in business. So before I put any grass on top, I've put some clippings from basil I clipped the other day, some sunflower roots, yeah, and the marigolds that I clipped. And then I'm going to top it with some grass, then soil. So here's the lower half of the box. See? So I'm just going to fill this up with some compost. I know this doesn't look like the best, but this is how I start my raised beds. So I try to use the scraps and everything, followed by some organic material, which I'll be injecting in there throughout until spring, and then we're going to add grass clippings. Some of our composting area This is all grass clippings. They've been there for about 2 weeks. This is the first layer of grass clippings. We're going to add a little bit more till it gets to like half full, and then we're going to add dirt. The same process will go over here. I just tried to break up the soil a little bit. Okay guys, so it's not super exciting, but it's exciting to us. So all of this that you see is grass clippings. And as you can see, the deeper he goes down, I don't want to get close because it doesn't stink, but it just doesn't smell the greatest. Anyway, the deeper he goes down, the more like dirt it looks. And he got deeper in the barrel, and this is what it looks like in the front bed. That is so cool. That is so cool. We've been composting it for about 6 months. I don't even know if I'll have to add any soil. So this is the final product over here. We have to put in some more dirt here, but all that you see is from our compost. So we have to put some peat in there, and we added more soil here, some of our compost and peat in there, and I took a plant that's an annual. I don't actually, periwinkles? I'm not sure. No, it's not periwinkle. Something else. But I put the hydrangea over here. This plant here, I can't remember the name. And yeah, so that's the new box there. But isn't that cool? That's all of our compost. We just have to add more dirt and this as well. And then I'll show you the other part. So cool. Okay. So this is what the bed looks like in the end. That's sedum, and those are phlox right there. And there's a spider web here. And this is what this bed looks like here. And I added 2 asters, and this is a annual that I had on the back step, so I just put it here. I don't know if it'll survive. I'm not counting on that, but if it does, it looks pretty sitting there. And that's the hydrangea from the other side, and I just added it here because it needed to be placed in a permanent spot, as you can see. And yeah, and I just need to get a little bit more dirt and fill it in here. And I'm just trying to figure out what else I'm going to put in there. I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time. Maybe tulips or daffodils, but something really nice. And then after that, if I put some daffodils in there or tulips, it gives me some time to decide what's going to go in there next. Not a bad idea. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.